Now, let's talk about atoms. Here is the first question. Can we see atoms? You see, atoms are the smallest pieces of matter. They are the tiniest particles into which a substance can be divided without changing into something else. Atoms actually consist of almost entirely of open space in which tiny particles orbit the central particle called nucleus. The particles travel so fast that they seem to be like a solid. Atoms are so tiny that the smallest particle visible to the naked eye will contain several billions of atoms. Despite their tiny size, atoms can be seen individually under very powerful electron microscopes. So, is an atom the smallest type of particle? You see, there are many smaller particles and more are still being discovered. These very small particles are known as subatomic particles. The electron revolving around the atom and the neutron and the proton that make up the nucleus are all subatomic particles. Another type of subatomic particle is the positron. It is the same as an electron but with a positive electrical charge. If a positron collides with an electron, they are both destroyed and form a shower of even smaller particles. Even neutrons and protons are thought to consist of even smaller particles called quarks. Photons, gluons, and bosons are other forms of subatomic particles, and there may be as many as 100 different types all put together. So, what is at the center of an atom? You see, the center of an atom is its nucleus, which has shells of electrons hurtling around it. The nucleus consists of protons, which are electrically charged particles, and neutrons, which have no electrical charge at all. The nuclei of similar atoms usually contain the same number of electrons and protons, but sometimes the number of neutrons varies. These atoms with different numbers of neutrons are known as isotopes. Electrons and protons are tiny charged particles that hurtle around the nucleus of an atom at enormous speed. The nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. So, how much space is in an atom? Atoms consist almost entirely of empty space because almost all their mass is concentrated into the nucleus. If an atom were enlarged to the size of a football, its nucleus would still be too small for you to see it with the naked eye. So, what are electrons? Electrons are the very tiny particles that travel around the nucleus of an atom at incredibly high speed. They carry a negative electrical charge. The circling electrons are arranged in different layers called shells. If there are many electrons circling around the atom and the outer shell is full, the atom will not react with other substances. If the outer shell is not full, the atom can gain or lose its electron as it reacts chemically with other atoms around it. So, who discovered the structure of the atom? So, according to science, we believe that Niels Bohr, a Danish physicist who was awarded the Nobel Prize in the year 1922 for his discovery of the structure of the atom, discovered the atom. And he went on to help develop the atomic bomb in the year 1943.